Get action. Do things. Be sane. Don't fritter away your time. Create. Act. Take a place wherever you are and be somebody. Get action. Theodore Roosevelt. That previous quote from my favorite president is how I want to live my life. It's how I want others to remember me. Greetings. My name is Ron Frank. I'm an 18-year naval veteran hailing from Powell, Wyoming. Population, 5,000. I, along with the grand total of 150 others, attended class in the aptly named Powell High School, home of the Panthers. In high school, I focused heavily on playing football, acting in a few plays, and being a terrible student. Surprisingly, colleges weren't looking for average athletes with subpar grades, and my single-parent family household couldn't exactly write a check for tuition. So therefore, the military seemed like a pretty good option, and it was my best plan of action. I had never seen the ocean before living in Wyoming, so I figured, why not join the Navy? During my naval tenure, I've lived in Japan, England, Hawaii, Maryland, Virginia Beach, and now back in Maryland, for better or worse. Sorry if you're from Maryland. As you can imagine, I've experienced many things while in the Navy. I've honestly been to more countries than I can remember. Maybe it's because I was slightly tipsy during these visits. But there are two countries that I visited and will never forget. As you can imagine, those are Iraq and Afghanistan. While stationed at Virginia Beach, I enjoyed 3 combat deployments to Afghanistan. I'm not prepared to share too many experiences on this venue, but I will tell you that time spent outside the wire has changed me in many ways, mostly good, some not so good. My personal hobbies include working out, something I attempt to do 5 times a week. School, apparently companies these days want you to have what's called a college degree. So I've decided to start my degree in business management. With this degree, I hope to move on and get my master's of business administration, at which point I will start my empire. Along with working out and now school, which obviously takes up a lot of time, I enjoy skiing and shooting guns. Not necessarily at the same time, although that sounds pretty cool. I'm a huge sports fan, mostly NFL football and international rugby, which is a sport I picked up in England. Much like our beloved 26th President of the United States, Theodore Roosevelt, I'd like to say I've got action. I know that due to my experiences, I can take my place in life and create. I hope you've enjoyed our time today listening to me speak about myself, and I hope you have a good evening.